Hi, welcome to another episode of Broadcasting Northwest Florida. I'm Jennifer Connolly with Florida's Great Northwest, and today I'm very excited to have Marcus McBride with me today. He's the CEO of CareerSource Escarosa, part of our wonderful workforce development network in Florida of CareerSource Florida. So, Marcus, you're actually the first of our 4 CareerSource regions to be featured on Broadcasting Northwest Florida. So welcome today. And I'd love for you to tell our audience a little bit about what you all do and how you help job seekers and companies within the region.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. So glad to be here and be able to share part of the story about CareerSource Escarosa. Well, we are the local workforce development board for Region 1, which is composed of Santa Rosa and Escambia counties. We work well with our economic development offices, our community development partners, as well as our other workforce development partners in the area to make sure that we're meeting the needs of employers. By meeting the needs of employers, that means that we're looking to seek out what is the best skills that are needed for a highly trained workforce to be able to provide the needs that they need for their companies to be successful. We've been around since 1996 as Workforce Escarosa, now operating as CareerSource Escarosa, but we've been a valuable resource for the community here for a period and continue to do so.
So Marcus, certainly job seekers are a large group that you work with, but you also engage with the business community and the companies that are in Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. Can you share with our audience a little bit about your business engagement efforts?
So here at CareerSource Escarosa, we partner with employers in a number of ways. One of those ways being that we begin with the end in mind. Our goal is to successfully connect a person who's looking for a job with a viable workplace. And when we're meeting with our employers, we're trying to determine what is the need for their company, what are the skills needed to enter the workforce, what's the beginning level skills, advanced all the way up to high level skills that may be needed. And we want to make sure that we're able to identify those needs for the employers by being available to help them train or retrain staff. And that's available through some of the grant programs that are offered by CareerSource Escarosa. And our business services team works well with our partners in the community. We don't have all of this information here ourselves, so we work with our Chamber of Commerce's, our local economic offices, and also with people that are connected to community development. All 3 blended approach to economic development works well for CareerSource Escarosa because we're truly collaborative in the nature of building economic success for our region.
So Marcus, certainly in our economic development efforts for Northwest Florida, the key component to site selection in many cases is, are we able to attract and retain a qualified and skilled workforce for these companies? So I'd love for you to share a little bit about your perspective on that as the workforce development agency.
Well, I will say absolutely here in the Northwest Florida region that we are focused on partnering with our economic development partners, our community development partners, K through 12 school systems, as well as higher education partners to make sure that we are identifying the proper skills that are needed to welcome those companies to make sure that our workforce is prepared to meet the needs. At CareerSource Escarosa, beginning with the end in mind is very important for us. And that means that you have to set your businesses up for success so they're able to stay viable and that they're able to survive economic pressures in the location here in Northwest Florida. So we are definitely well connected and always communicating about those needs of developing the workforce of the Northwest Florida region. So I would say welcome. Come to the Northwest Florida region, see what the magic is about in this area, because we're happy to have you and happy to support a viable workforce for you.
That's awesome, Marcus. I appreciate you delivering that message to our audience today. And I thank you all for tuning in for another episode of Broadcasting Northwest Florida. We hope you'll stay engaged with us and never hesitate to reach out to us if we can connect you to the workers in Northwest Florida.